Most budget phones are compromised. Bad battery, weak signal, one drop and it's done. The TECNO SPARK 50 said, what if we can fix all of that? I've been playing with the TECNO SPARK 50 for some time now, and I do have some thoughts about it I'd like to share with you guys in this video. This is a phone that has been built for everyday people. People who usually drop their phones, who do not want to charge their phones frequently, who put their phones in weird places, sometimes falling in water whilst cooking, and want a device that doesn't break the bank. The TECNO SPARK 50 was built for such people. Throughout my usage, I've experienced things I like about it and some things I don't really like about it, and we'll talk about it all in this video. I'm Desi, and this is my review of the TECNO SPARK 50. Let's start with how it looks and feels, because first impressions do matter, and so does the second part. The SPARK 50 comes in 6 colorways, and these aren't your boring black and white options. We're talking ink black, titanium grey, halo blue, aurora purple, bloom pink, and dynamic orange. Whatever your vibe is, there's a SPARK 50 for you. Now, this is something you can't see on a spec sheet. Just pick up this phone and it doesn't feel so cheap. You know that hollow, plasticky feeling you get with a lot of budget phones, where it feels like there's nothing inside, like you're holding a toy. The SPARK 50 doesn't feel like that. There's a solid weight to it, a density. It sits in your hand and it feels like it's something. The texture on the back has this flagship level finish. This isn't metal, but it feels metallic and strong. It does attract fingerprint, it's a fingerprint magnet, but it doesn't feel slippery and it doesn't feel like it's going to flex if you grip it too hard. This is a phone that feels good to use every single day, and that matters more than people actually give it credit for. But beyond the feel, this thing is built to last. The SPARK 50 carries an SGS 1.8 meter drop resistance certification. That's not a marketing claim. That's a third-party certified test of up to 1.8 meters. So basically that's shoulder height. So dropping it from your shoulder level to the ground shouldn't break this device. I'll test that. On top of that, it's rated IP64 for dust and water resistance. So whether you're in a construction site, working in a kitchen, caught in the rain, or you're just a clumsy someone, this phone does not care. It keeps going. A phone that looks premium, feels premium, and is built like a tank at this price point. That's basically what the TECNO SPARK 50 aims to achieve. Now let's talk about the thing that frustrates me most about smartphones: the battery. You know the drill. You wake up to 100%, by lunchtime you're at 40%, by 3 p.m. you're hunting for a charger like it's a survival mission. This is not a SPARK 50 experience. The TECNO SPARK 50 packs a 6,700 mAh battery. To put that into perspective, most flagships are sitting around 4,000 to 5,000 mAh. The SPARK 50 is running laps around them. We're talking 2 full days of use for the average person. Heavy users, based on my test, I've been able to go a full day on a single charge, to the point where I didn't even charge it that particular day. Next day, I still had about 12 to 13% left before I charged it. So easily can go on a single day for heavy users, but for average users, 2 full days is achievable. And when you do need to charge, it comes with an 18-watt charger in the box, which supports fast charging, meaning you're not waiting around all night to charge your phone. You plug it in, you go and take your bath and come, and get enough juice to last you an entire day. This phone is for a person who needs their device to work as hard as they do. Now, here's where the TECNO SPARK does something genuinely different. Something I haven't seen packed into a phone at this price point before. That's what they call FreeLink, basically FreeLink 2.0. So FreeLink basically allows you to communicate with other SPARK 50 devices and TECNO devices in general up to 1.5 kilometers away with zero network signal. No SIM, no Wi-Fi, no data. You can make calls, send voice messages, and even text messages and images, all peer-to-peer directly between the phones. Think about what that means. Let's say at a concert with crowded people, your friend has a TECNO SPARK 50, you also have one, it's a distance, but you need to communicate with that friend. No SIM card needed, no network connectivity needed. You're basically able to call your friend based on a distance with your device. And on top of FreeLink, the SPARK 50 also features a signal enhancement sensor. So even in low signal environments, you're pulling a stronger connection than an average phone would. TECNO indeed builds the SPARK 50 for real-world use. Now let's talk about the experience side of things, because TECNO claims this device wasn't built for just surviving, but thriving. The camera is a 50 megapixel sensor, and at this price bracket, that is impressive. You've got flash snap for ultra fast captures, No more blurry shots of your kid running around or your pet or that quick moment you almost missed. And live photo brings your memories to life with moving images, just like you get on a flagship experience. On the AI side, this is where it gets fun. The Spark 50 comes with AI writing to help you compose emails, messages, and captions faster and smarter. There's Ask Ella, TECNO's built-in AI assistant that's ready to answer questions, help you get things done, and just make using your phone feel effortless. And my personal favorite, Call Noise Cancellation. Whether on a busy street, in a crowded market, or at a noisy event, the Spark 50 filters out background noise so the person on the other end hears you clearly. They don't hear any noise, it's as clear as day, only your voice sticks out. This is flagship level innovation and something you barely see on entry-level devices or budget phones like this. Now if you realize during my review, I never made mention of things like the screen resolution, the RAM size, the storage available, the processor and stuff, because it's a budget phone and I shouldn't expect much from it. This is an LCD display. It does support 120Hz, but it's not the absolute best. But for the price, it does get a job done. It's also 4GB RAM, which is quite disappointing because 4GB of physical RAM and 4GB of virtual RAM doesn't quite cut it when it comes to modern times in 2026. Again, it's a budget phone, so it makes perfect sense. But also the selfie camera is only 8 megapixel. The best camera on here is the rear camera, which is a 50 megapixel, which you should always use to take your pictures. But for the front camera, it's not really the very best. It's usable for the price, but it's not the very best. The best is the 50 megapixels on the rear camera. But all in all, it's a really enjoyable device. If you're someone not looking to break a bank on a device, but it fits the perfect use case of your work or what you do with your phone, the Spark 50 fits in perfectly. It's a stunning design with multiple colors to choose from, 6 colors that make you stand out based on your personality, and it feels really premium. Also being drop and water resistance. You're getting a battery that will last you easily on 2 single days if you're not a heavy user, and a full day if you're a heavy user. Free-Link is a great addition as it allows you to communicate in crowded environments, and the 50 megapixel AI camera is fantastic, as well as the other AI features such as Ask Ella and Call Noise Cancellation. This is an entry-level device that packs lots of features and doesn't act like an entry-level device. So if you're someone just looking for a device that doesn't cost an arm and a leg and is basically an entry-level device packed with lots of useful features, I have no option than to recommend the TECNO SPARK 50 for you. But all in all, it's a good device worth checking out. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and you're considering purchasing the TECNO SPARK 50, let me know as well. Also, leave a like on this video, consider subscribing to my channel, and sharing this video with someone who would be interested in this. I'm Desi, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again in my next video. Peace.